Are you a plus-size person planning a trip to Carowinds? Here are 5 rides you can plan on as a plus-size rider. Starting at number 5 is the Carolina Sky Tower. And believe it or not, this Sky Tower is actually over 50 years old now. This will take you 262 feet into the air and give you a great view of both South Carolina and North Carolina, as this is located on the border, and will give you a nice view of Charlotte as well. There are no restraints or anything. It's just one long bench seat all the way around. There's also a lot of great photography in here of Carowinds over the years. Next up is the Air Walker. This rocking and spinning ride has one long seat with one bar that comes across the whole row. It is a little unnerving because if you have somebody smaller with you, it's only going to go down to you. But it's a very safe ride. It doesn't do too much. The spinning, you've got to be comfortable with spinning, and spinning rides tend to be better for plus-size riders in general, just so you know. This is a sweet little family ride that I recommend if you can deal with the spinning. Speaking of spinning, next up at number 3 is Mountain Gliders. We've seen this type of ride at other amusement parks. It is a simple belt system. Once you step into it and it swings around, and you can navigate by moving the kite in front of you to turn it and spin around. Well, not really spin around, but turn. Can be a little awkward stepping into it because it's swinging, but it is a very long bench seat with a buckle, and there was enough room for me to buckle in on this. You would not be able to fit on here with another person, though. I personally love simple rides like this that take you up and have the wind in your hair. Before we get to the top 2, don't forget to check below if you want a full walkthrough of Carowinds or a printable guide. Coming in at number 2 is a classic fair-style ride, the Rock and Roller. This pinwheel-style ride spins you around quickly, throws you to the left and the right while playing loud music. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny. I believe we had great balls of fire when I rode this one. It's not the most comfortable ride, but I love being thrown around in it. If you're the bigger person and you're riding with someone else, make sure you sit on the left-hand side, as you'll get pushed out. And coming in at number 1 is an interactive style game, Boo Blasters at Boo Hill. If you can't tell from the colors and the theming, this used to be a Scooby-Doo ride before they lost the intellectual property rights. Still very similar, where you take aim at ghosts and different things to try to earn points against the people in your crowd. Sadly, it is pretty run down now, as you can see from all the vehicles, but I still really enjoy it. I think if you're there with a group or just by yourself, it's a really fun game to play and really interactive. And you won't have any problem as a plus-size rider. If you don't know, Carowinds was my home park for a long time. It was also the park where I first had to do the Walk of Shame and then didn't go on a park for 20 plus years after that. I was so happy to go back here. Please watch the full walkthrough if you'd like to learn more about my experience.